Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Let's go check out the old ham mill. Barker, where'd you go? Oh, wow, this place is great if you want that flower. A vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill still stands still. Oh, this neat foreground. Or neat, like, distance effect. Oh, hold on. Gotta close that. Oop. Ask not for whom the windmill spins, it spins for no one. The clock is stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. Its hands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, that annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Oh wait, what? Examine. No, on a closer reading it's just that the calendar itself is burned. The windmill is set up to make flour, but it hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust, and a real stink. Oh, hold on. I need stench! However long this ground flower has been sitting here, it's too long. It smells rancid and appears to have become a new home for bugs. Sniff the flower? Ooh, the flower's fragrance has two notes, bad and worse. But you've let it in, and once the dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. Eat some flour? It's not good flour. Even if it was, you really shouldn't eat flour on its own. Eat flour. You tear into the old flour with your teeth. It explodes in your mouth, and when you do something hard and cold, slides down your throat. Hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. Check out these bugs. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it not only to have attracted the bugs, but for these bugs to have given themselves a project? What did I just do to myself? Is that a perk or an effect? Oh! You got a tummy full of bad flour. Remember, always eat with the grain, not against it. Steady winds sweep through the empty mill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill then, if there's enough wind to make it spin? Something must be the matter here, but what? Gunked up main shaft, no doubt. That's probably it. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed its lock in with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risks when it took the job. Specks of flour float through the air and dust the cracks of the safe like a snowfall. As you did a culinary science elective at SIT, you know, of course, the particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. What space is more enclosed than a safe? Yes, of course I know that. I was paying attention in class. The most important thing you can do for yourself in life is to get a college education. Because that's where you find out that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. Okay, I will crack the safe. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. That's not what irony means. Let's move on. Crowbar? Crowbar's too thick for you to get any purchase on it. All that flour is really gunked up cracks. Say the magic word? Which one? Abracadabra or beans? Beans. Take the safe. Nuts. Set it on fire. Nuts. Inspection report. Windmill keeper's boots. Makes you walk like a windmill. Oh, it sure does. A National Flour Standards Committee's report into the old ham mill dated 1923. That's 5 years ago. The National Flour Standards Committee's report is dry as flour and technical as cyber flour. But one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it is illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. The windmill is all mixed up. Okay. So, is there anything to actually do here? Oh wait, I didn't check the bookcase upstairs, just in maybe there's something helpful there. A lot of reading material here. Must get lonely working in a windmill. The Fishing Bridge, Sydney Glout. People's History of the Skeleton Roads. Borders of the Bright Town. Years of Hay and Mourning. We Knew What Horses Wanted. NFSC Directive 1712. Looks like a proclamation for something called the National Flower Standards Committee. National... Bakers. Nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and the flour death. If flour has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad. Fusty smell. Musty smell. Very fusty and musty smell. Fetid smell. Gamey smell. Absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smell than not smelled. Protecting our flour. Okay. Is there nothing else to do here? Just go and be disgusted by a gross... Is that really it? Is this just another area that feels incomplete? Uh-huh. Hold on a second. What is it saying there? On the left side I can talk to the windmill? On the left side you can talk to the windmill. Sir, no, I refer to the Pulitzer cynical capulet. What? I'm sorry, what is it saying? On the left side you can talk to the windmill. Huh? I can? Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds, they're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you notice, and it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. The peculiar sweep of the wind against the wood, the sounds it makes, those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa. Oh, whoa, oh, why? Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. Who are you? Oh, good peddler, I am the living spirit of this old ham mill, though you'd be surely forgiven of thinking it had no life left. You are the windmill? Oh, yes, and does this shock your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much? No, I've just never met a windmill before. Oh, and I wonder if you have, or trod merely on the embers of Alexandria after Caesar. I don't know. Oh, whoa, what's wrong with you? Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Sorry to hear that. I have been horribly distraught from the moment I read the bad news. What news? Sirrah, I referred to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sydney Glout over the great Haldy Howell. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly that I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant Marnie Murray won for poetry. Anything I can do? Nay, when the arts are made a joke, so too is life and living. Why are you so upset about the Pulitzers? Oh, but a world in which the arts are so poorly valued is a bare desert, sans life. I meant more, why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not? Too little appreciation of the arts. And do you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome? No? Exactly so. We are doomed to repeat his mistake now that the Pulitzers have in the depths of their perversion recognized the monstrous Sydney Glout for drama. When did this happen? Sirrah, when did what happen? The whole episode about the Pulitzer Prize for drama. I cannot possibly remember. The incident has irreversibly shocked my faculties. Were you always like this? I do not understand the question. More concerned with the arts than being a mill? Yes. Were you built out of an old library or something like that? The walls rattled at your words. Oh. Oh, negative inference. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood. Talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Oh, well, I would beg you choose your words more carefully in the future, but if you are so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes. Used to be a library? Oh, yes. And that's why you're so into literature. Yes, you have the right of it. Okay, great. Thanks. Prigo. So, it was on the right, not on the left, that I had to talk to, but sure. Also, apparently there's hobo so wait. The time I can't tell. 6:07. That's the calendar. And that was 5 years ago that this stopped. So that'd be June 7th. What year is it? 1928? Oh, sure enough, there is hobo code here. Go 50 paces west. What? 50 paces. What? West and north have been switched. Okay. 50 paces north. 50 paces south. East. 50 paces west. Previously buried cigar box. It's a little cache of buried hobo treasure. Oh my god. Lucky hobo nickel. Neat. Okay, 1923. Okay, so that is the date. So June 7th, March 1923. Let's look that date up. I have a lot of stuff I need to do in town, actually, while I'm here. $1923 would be this one. Search for reports in the Pulitzer Prize. 0607 23. Oh, I need to put the dashes. Oops. Backspace. Doesn't turn up anything helpful. Month, day. It was 607, right? 5 years ago. Unless it's other way around? What does it say? Oh, wait. It's 25, not 23? So I was right, but just... Ah, 3 headlines grace the front page. Government Valley Roads program to involve 452,662 EAT. Glout defeats Howell in Pulitzer punch-up. Sailing under a black flag, local principal returns from long voyage. The second article confirms that the windmill told you. Sidney Glout was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Drama for his play Hummingbird. Behave. 152,600 eat? They must mean meat. Alright then. What else do I do? There's like a whole thing to this. Oh, search for the next day. I swear, some of the stuff in this game is just too esoteric, like without even... They need to give you a little bit of a hint. Look at that. In a massive and unlikely error, the newspaper has run corrections for all 3 of the previous day's top headlines. Correction. Government Valley Roads program to evolve 152,662 meat. Correction. Howell defeats Glout in Pulitzer punch-up. Correction. Sailing under a white flag, local principal returns from long voyage. Check whether the editors regret the error. Yes, they do. Take the paper. There we go. Oh, wait. I got stuff I want to do around the base of operations. That's not where I live. Do I have anything I need to uncurse? No, I want to keep that for now. Well, something else I wanted to check. Can I just... Oh, right, the chemistry set. Can I use this? Damn, I wish you could use the bed to... like, commune with the dream cat so you get that boon. It sucks that it's limited like that. Okay, some ice? Some onions. Great, I can't wait to start making martinis for people who are bad at choosing a good kind of martini. Okay, so let's do... I think I'm doing that one. What do they do now? Where's the ice? Oh, I guess they're in the... Oh! 3 extra XP from fights, 5 HP regeneration. Wait, meat drops? I thought this was item drops before. Hold on. Let me see what kind of drink I'm currently doing. Because the HP regen is fun. Effects. Oh, I also need to go wash my hands. Mysticality Moxie. Okay. So this one, max AP, and HP regen. Absinthe and cola with a cocktail onion. Coming right up. Leave. Awesome. Where was there a sink? I think... Actually, where was there a sink? Well, the regular house had one. In the bathroom. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Great. Awesome. And goodbye. It was this room, right? Bathroom? I hope this gets rid of the grain thing. Okay, good. This guy again. I guess every area has one event that just gives you meat for nothing. Oh, she's still in her sheep pose. Hey, Beatrice. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip. This place is great. Why are you still dressed as a sheep? Well, firstly, because I came to the realization that not only have I really gotten used to being a sheep, I've actually come to like it. It just feels right, you know? Okay, what's the secondly? Stuck zipper. Uh-huh. Alright, back to Gray County. Let's go talk to the windmill, I guess. Oh, this one again. I'm missing something there, but it's probably just for the main quest, so... I've had so many encounters here, if I haven't found it by now. So how did I even... I don't even know how I triggered the conversation last time. Oh, you catch a whisper of the wind of an old mill still grousing about the Pulitzers. Hello again. Oh, well. I have great news about the Pulitzers. Oh, what news, pray? Haldy Howell, not Sidney Glout, won the Pulitzer for drama in 1925. No, and you aggravate my last nerve with untruths. The prize went to Piggy Glout. I read it with my own eyes. There was a correction. I read it in the newspaper. Pah, I do not believe something I have not read myself, sirrah. Gutenberg and Caxton brought us the printing press for a reason. What reason is that? Oh, well, in the age before printing, it was too easy to forge checks. I have the article with the correction. How windmills supposed to read newspaper articles? Anyone's guess. You raise the clipping above your head and wave it vaguely. Howl for drama. Haldy howl for drama? Can this be true? Oh, but of course. Never was there a Pulitzer board boneheaded enough to vote for Glout. Oh, I knew it. But this is joyous news. Howl has his Pulitzer, and so the world exhales. All is restored to order. Everything once again is in its proper house. You're welcome. The wind picks up and shakes the walls. The motes of flowers suspended in the air gather and shriek upward to the ceiling. Is this good? Oh, and once again I taste the sunlight and the wind, and mine appetite is restored. I hunger for life anew, Sirrah. And so I move. Sidney Glout may write free, but Galileo Galilei... Ooh. Et pour c'est moive. Moive? And yet I move, yea, and forever I shall. It's just nice to help out a windmill every now and again. Glout, a Pulitzer winner, Jefferson Jost, could not write a joke so fine. I wonder. I was so enraged by the erroneous headline that I could not read on. Might I see the rest of the article? The entire list of winners? Sure. A sharp gust of wind yanks the clipping clean from your grasp. Ah, Ernest Honk for editorial, yes. Clancy, yes, I thought as much. Haldy Howell, of course. Gethner for biography. The floorboards rumble. Everything okay? What's this? Marnie Mornay for poetry? Marnie cannot. I would rather Amore Eel win the prize than that vulgarian, coarsener of the tongue. You must understand, she uses no punctuation. No punctuation at all. Except question marks. Question marks, and so many of them. They are everywhere like spots dancing in the eyes. Maybe it's another misprint? A world in which Mornay has a Pulitzer for poetry? No, I cannot bear it. Please don't get excited. Hello? Are you still there? Oh well. Did it die? The windmill won't be making any new flour for quite some time, which will be a real problem for the bugs in this batch when they run out of land to colonize. You fish out the last bits of flour. Is that how it ends? Should I not have shown... Oh, there's something on the ground there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how it ends. That's kind of... Oh, the wheel is just gone. That shard of the windmill's blade splintered off in the shape of a sword. If you can pull it from the ground, you might well become the king of this whole dang farm. That was easier than it looked. A thrown might be excessive. To wield this makeshift blade is to harness the wind itself. It's arguably the whole reason why we have wind in the first place. To hit monsters and ghouls. That's what it's for. Alright, let's, I guess, do the main stuff then. Parker, where'd you go? Mana enriched flour, very good. Oh. This old man seems like he's really into chess. Hi there, I'm Boss. How do? Pixley's the name. Grover Pixley. Say, this might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chess thing, I know the basic elements, sure. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in here a week or so ago to pick one up, but I completely forgot they don't sell it here. So I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say. And the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Grode Valley Orchard and see if they've got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you could do me a real favor. Okay. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty. Fertilizer will be in plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine they couldn't spare that much. I'm on my way. Ma'am? Judging by her driving goggles and gloves and driving goggles, this one must be the driving and/or driving-related fashion accessories. Hey there, how's it going? Name's Farina. Hi, I'm Boss. Nice goggles, thanks. Did you cop a gander my sweet Brazier out front? The car? I was wondering why it was tied to a hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that baby. Gotta keep her under control. I get it. Say, word is you're pretty handy in a problem-solving kind of way. Think you could help me out with a little something? What kind of something? How's the chess game going? Too easy, honestly. Grover's too cautious. You want to know the secret to chess? Sure. Control the middle and make everyone else get out of your way. Just like driving. And now I think about it, life. Wendell refused to ride with her till he invented the airbag. I see. What was that favor you needed? See, my buggy's a real dynamo, but once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my peeper set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Before they shut down a while back, they was working on a new kind of engine, one made of beans. Beans? Are you serious? As the day is long, I wouldn't have believed it either, but I saw a test run on one of the prototypes. Man, it ran like a lightning. Right up till it exploded, anyway. Where does they fix that problem, though? Just had to switch to a different kind of beans. And that final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle it for me. Okay, I'll do it. Knew he was the right guy. Let me mark the place on your map for you. As far as I know, the factory's been abandoned for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Again with that phrase. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. Be seeing ya. Sign says back in an hour. Somebody scrawled "yeah right" in a thick layer of dust on the counter. Hefty sacks of cow feed. What else? Rabbit feed, steer feed, hog feed, ram feed, rabbit feed, rooster feed, chicken feed. Various expired horse medicaments. Medicaments? Nothing playing on the radio. What are you doing? Don't you know at this very minute Mars is the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? I studied SIT under actually I never learned my teacher's name. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you changed the station. Oops, sorry. Don't sweat it. Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. Name's Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yeah, that's right. My middle name is also Oskaloosa. Heard you helped out my friend Wendelin. You looking for any more work by chance? Seems I'm always looking for work. That's so. How'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. Yeah, me too, but the closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is a little piece of it inside Ammon Mulross's place. Mulross place? A little piece of, what, like a meteorite? Exactly that. A genuine chunk of the cosmos landed right in Ammon's lap. Between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite. Even just a little piece of it ought to be enough in the hands of someone who will appreciate it. Take care of it. Understand it? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite. Which ought to be a piece of cake because just the other day the whole Mulross family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? So you'll just be able to waltz on in there, I bet. What's an unusual name? My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? Oskaloosa. What's that you're playing with? Puzzle box. Real tricksy pig of a puzzle, too. Maybe I could solve it for you? But then I won't have solved it, and they'll know what type of lock to put on my cell. Oh. It's playing West of Loathing music. So we got 3 new places. Let's go to the Mulross first. Oh, the cow again. Is that Scarecrow up top an enemy? No. It sucks that they all have spooky... I guess that's why you get this thing so soon. I'm sure there's other versions that do other types of damage. Right, and then just take care of business. Strange looking telescope. A worried man, an astronomer perhaps, stands beside a weird telescope. Best not tarry here, civilian, if you care for your safety. Before you lies a horror house. You're before me. Are you saying you are a horror house? What's a horror house? A survey is termed, forgive me, a horror house is like a haunted house, only real. Haunted houses are real. In all my life, I've never surveyed one. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What makes this a horror house? That house there belongs to a farming family, the Mulross clan. I should say belonged because they vanished, and I should also have said doesn't belong because that house belongs to the bank. I speak of Jessup and Paddington National, who have commissioned me to assess the value of this house for resale at auction. What's the problem with this house? I'd say the problems with this house began when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. I can see that might be an issue, sure. 3 months later, the Mulross clan fled by night and I presume by car. They ran off with no regard for their mortgage, can you imagine? So heartless to care so little for the bank's bottom line like that. Uh-huh. I was thus sent to assess the value of the Mulross property for the bank, only I'm spooked. What's stopping you from surveying? Listen, I entered the surveyor seminary to avoid the horrors of war, and here they are on my doorstep, which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state of this great land, and never have I seen things so frightening and mixed up as the abnormalities in that house. I can make no sense of it. What abnormalities? Just, you know, things. Mixed up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. Why don't I take a look? I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. I guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if somehow you can fix whatever's going on enough for me to carry out my work, you can have 10% of whatever my valuation happens to be. Fair? How much are we talking about? What do you mean? How much is a house worth? Why don't you tell me how much you think a house is worth, and we'll go from there. If this is the 20s... I don't think it'd be as low as... maybe 50,000? Dear Lord, man, never pay 50,000 anything for a house. No, if I'm right, the house is worth 5,000 meat, which would be a fee of 500. What do you say? Sure. Great Rand stuff. Good luck. And for your own safety, don't look too closely at anything. You're not a trained surveyor. What do you think happened to the Mulross family? That's not for me to survey. But between you and me, this theodolite, something strange must have transpired. This was a highly profitable farm. What kind of name is Mulross? I think it's foreign. What country? I don't know. I haven't surveyed abroad. How did they vanish? I can't say. I wasn't there to survey it. Do you know Oskaloosa Barnhill? No, I don't believe I've surveyed her. Sounds like a fun time. Well, goodbye. What? Wait. The bank... what? Probably wants to repossess the haze in this stack. If they had their way, banks would probably take a bail out of everyone's stacks. Hey, a stack of something. Search it. A noodle! What? The proverbial noodle in a haystack. Oh, instead of a needle. The bank has likely repossessed the well's rope and is probably working on the rest. The boxes are empty, but the bank wants them just the same. A notice of repossession from the bank. Apparently they've already taken the mailbox. I can paint... As you enter the backyard, the surveyor speaks up from behind you. Sorry, it's against surveyor code to enter a backyard without permission. You need to go through the front door. That's ridiculous. I don't make the rules, I'm just a stickler for them. Okay. Oh. Well, that's weird. The bronze plaque table described Mulross. In the top drawer, you find a large stack of orders for Mulross produce, impaled on a spike, and a collection of handwritten letters inquiring if the house is for sale, also impaled on a spike. I know from Nabby Mulross to order more spikes for mail. Whoa. Can I go back out? Oh, that's weird. Well, you're not supposed to cry. Ugh. I don't know which way I came out of. If it's the bank's house, the bank can do the dishes. Ooh, I get like sucked into the things. Oh, I'm here now. Pig? A pig that a pot that a pig's in. Hello, sir. Snarf. Empty. Perhaps the dog has been sent to live at a bank upstate. I can paint the fence. Oops. I want to paint the fence. There we go. Are you a big pig or a little pig? Snarf. Wormholes wait. Okay, so if you mess up, you get dumped out here, I guess. It certainly is odd in here. He said it always takes you the same path. Quite a fine piece of furniture. The farm must have been doing well before its ruination by meteor and subsequent abandonment. If that's an ear of corn, the full corn man must be enormous. That's a stupid joke. Each of us is but a chess piece on a board if you think about it. Yes. Which are you? The thick roamer. The game nears its end but is not over, and the fate of the thick roamer is yet to be written. The only light left working in the room. The other bulbs must have vanished with the mole rosses. An odd location, even odder rotation for a refrigerator. A gallon jug of bitters. Only thing in the refrigerator is a massive jug of bitters. Bitters don't really need to be kept cold. So it's a lucky thing this refrigerator is not working. Oh, turning off the lights got rid of a... Oh. Oh, you can't see the wormholes without the light. Okay, so that's teaching me I need lights on to see the wormholes. Got it. I don't think I can reach the one up there, right? Okay. So let's turn that light back on. I guess take the... Ooh. What? If I go back here, it just leads back to this room. Okay. So can I not... Nope, can't squeeze past that one. And that's automatically into there. Okay, so I think this is a dead end. Unless I'm missing some parts of this mechanic. Let's go through the straight way. So, which one did I use here? I don't think I used the bottom right. Okay, I'm back here. Wait, there's something about the light there. The wormhole swallows all the light in the room. Oh, do I have to like time it for when the light is like getting super sucked in? Oh, it's weird. Oh, let me wait until it's fully No, it doesn't ever fully unweirdify. Am I supposed to be able to do this? Let me just go in here. So maybe I do need to use the lights? Go up north. Okay, I got spat back out. So maybe you do need to turn off the lights. Let me just try the last door I haven't tried in there yet. Oh, I'm here now. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, this one sends me back. Oh, wait. I could throw a rock this time. What? Oh, I broke the one out here. There's a name sewn on the knapsack, Little Honus Molros. It's like a straw doll ballooned to enormous proportions, too large to extract from the knapsack. Where'd you go, Molros family? A used sheet of memo paper is tucked under the telephone. Someone has written the name and telephone number of the local dog pound, but someone else has crossed that last part out and put Dad Pound. Dad Pound? Probably not a real place. It is. The receiver falls apart in your hand, and with it, your hopes of speaking to a Dad Pound. This probably isn't good for the value of the house. Okay. A ladder just out of reach. They say a man's reach should exceed his grasp, but that's not helpful advice when it comes to ladders. Damn, the ladder is just too high up. Perhaps if you double jumped, but no. No, it's never been done. It can't be done. Double jump. Terrific. The vibrations caused by our double landing have loosened the ladder from its restraints. Climb it. The Molros left in such a hurry, they forgot their large collection of attic plates. A note is pinned directly above the crate, bringing it to the attention of anyone using the crate. Gardener, after your chores today, lock the bathroom door and melt down the key in the kitchen. It is unconscionable to me that any man but a Molros should call this glorious house his home. Yellow newspapers tell the story of the Molros family. What story is that? 3 months ago, a meteorite struck this farmhouse, at which resided Ammon and Nabby Molros, their sons Gardner and Little Honus, and the family dog Clifford. The Molros' business greatly prospered immediately following this episode. Alright, in I go. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on up there? Music box plays a plaintive tune. A music box from a spooky house. All the desk drawers disappeared along with the Molroses. All the drawers but one. You find some spare meat in what appears to be an unfinished letter to a men's magazine. Dear editors, I write to inquire what advice you possess on maintaining a healthy marriage when the dog is too big. Our dog is becoming larger by the day, which may require us to relinquish the Marshall bedroom so that the hound may have a home appropriate to his size. My wife considers this suggestion very strange and bad. Weird, why can't I put it back? Close the shutters. Oh. Take a look at yourself. Interesting. All the Molroses have a day stand. The day stand has all the strengths of a nightstand and none of its weaknesses. Read a card. Robert F. Cameron, agent, best rates for house. Read another. Okay. Where is this going? This must be the meteorite and the source of all this wormhole trouble. Best not get too close. You don't have time to get caught in an infinite loop of falling between two wormholes. Grab it. The sheer suction generated by this perpetual wormhole loop would rip your hand off in a second. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't? I'm strong. You get in effect hand injury. You were right. Your hand was not literally ripped off, just maimed. Consider a moral victory. While you still don't have the meteorite. Throw a rock at it. Shoot it with a gun. Grab the rock. Another hand injury. Okay. Looks like key in the door. The key is not in the door, but at least now you know for that for certain. The investigation continues. The dragnet is tightening. There has to be more to what was up here, too, right? Why did I close that window? Let me go back downstairs, I guess. Can I not break the light in here? So does that make it... No, that doesn't really change much in here. I wonder if I could throw a... No, I can't. Oh, but I can walk up over there now. Telegraph machine is upside down. Do not abandon house. Stop. Stay on the property ladder. Stop this direct order from your papa. Stop, aka the main Mole Ross. Wait, where'd this rock? Okay, it's fine. Has to be something up here. Wait, Octobet, melt down the key in the kitchen. In the kitchen, you say? Well, I know where that is. Can I reform the key? Also, how do you normally get to the kitchen? Doesn't seem to have any access except through this, like, weird hallway. It's completely isolated from the rest of the building? So, in the kitchen, huh? Curiously colossal cabbages, grotesquely giant garlic, and an enormous egg. Oh, wait. If it got melted in the sink... You got a key in that pot? Casting your flashlight around the contours of the stuck pig, you spy something shiny in the obscured depths of the cast iron pot. Maybe that's the key? Now, how to remove the pig from that spot? From a pot. Just throw the pig out. The pig absolutely hoots and hollers as you hoist his pot above your head and tip it upside down. The pig drops from the pot, but lands on all fours, as pigs will do after a fall from any height. You also shake a key from the pot, which you pocket, but the pig has scurried away into the cornfield, well beyond pocketing range. Oh, could that pig have been a familiar? Like, if I had been nice? I mean, it's fine, I already have the best familiar I could get. Turlet gator. Okay, so just... now I can unlock the door. And probably turn off more lights. Ah. I don't remember which ones I've been falling through here. Brand new bathtub. No Mole Ross ever got the chance to use it. Not so fast. New bathtubs are like store-bought clothes. They should be washed before they're used. Well, wash it then. With what? An even larger bathtub that you'd have to get delivered new and itself unwashed? It's impossible. You need an ever larger series of bathtubs. Oh, really? It's called the Baths Paradox. Who? Roland Baths, the philosopher. He's only 13, but already has some interesting ideas about baths and tubs. Use the bathtub. But the paradox. Baths Paradox. Okay. Splash some water on your face. Hey, I got rid of him. This is so far away from where a couch should be. So if I go here, is this the one I've been falling through? It is the one I've been falling through. Okay. Now I know. So why does the light affect the size of the wormholes exactly? Let's try the turlet. Nope, it's not the turlet. Am I gonna end up finding the dog, like a giant dog? Oh, this is a new room. The eldest child gets the bed with the pillow. There's a letter taped to the desk. From the desk of Little Honest. If you are the outer space man who blessed this family with your meteor present, please know that we did not abandon it lightly. We will forever be grateful for the gift of your abundance, good spaceman, but as our crops have grown, so too has our dog Clifford. He is too large even for the house, so we've decided as a family to find a new and bigger home. I hope you understand. I also hope you could send a letter for me that I did not have time to take to the post office. I left it in my pillow. Thank you, spaceman. Best wishes, Little Honest. Alright then. Luckily there's only one pillow to search for, or you'd be here all day. The bookcase contains 1 copy of Marcus Aurelius and 39 more copies of Marcus Aurelius. You're surprised the bookcase hasn't been pulled into the wormhole next to it. Where would it end up? Well, that's... okay, fine. Well, I'm just back here now. But it does make me think that I need to do something with that bookcase. Where does the other wormhole go? Toys? The box appears to be labeled in an arcane script, possibly Eldritch in origin. Oh wait, no, it's just upside down. If you ever wanted to see what you look like with the tip of a stalagmite on your chin, this is your chance. Flush the toilet. And then fish in the toilet. As soon as I find the fishing rod. Mobius pipe? An endless torrent of sewage forever flowing, never draining. Ominous. Oops. I didn't want to go there. At least it's resetting me closer than, like, at the bottom of the stairs or outside of the house. Once again, this does seem limited to trial and error, though, so... let's go here. Now let's go here. Oh, that just goes there and there. Okay. You must be remaining... this must be the remaining interior damage from the meteor strike. Yikes. Oh, push it into the wormhole. Push it. Wait. What? But, what? Well, now it's here. Now what? The wormhole's tugging at the bookcase, but perhaps the furniture is just too large? Well, what does that accomplish, then? Because I can go through fine. Oh, do I need to make the light brighter to get it working? Maybe? If it's too big for the wormhole, I need to make it brighter. Okay, how do I turn the light on? I need to get to that side. The doors seem to be lined up mostly correct. So if can I not go south here? Because now I'm here. If I turn this light back on, does that do anything? What is the value of a bug? Okay. I can't turn this light back on. Wait, where does the one up here go again? Just here. Alright, I don't know what to do, and I'm not going to spend an hour just trying to figure it out. Mole Ross house. Okay. There's a whole guide for it on Steam. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wait, what? Oh. This? A rope prevents access to the armoire's covetable drawers. Search it. The farm boy to whom the armoire belongs to has used the top drawer to stash his most shameful possessions, magazines and urban planning. Okay. I would not have noticed that because I looked at that before and I couldn't do anything, didn't I? Didn't I? Did I not? Now, what does the well have to do with things, though? Oh, over here. I can let light in. There it goes. It was just that easy. I was at the end of the solution, just didn't know it. So I mean, I guess the whole thing was this was a Clifford the Big Red Dog story. So it went in through this one. And I'll go through this one. Oh, it's here now. The bookcase is blocking the light from the window behind it. Take the meteorite. You gingerly pick up the piece of space debris and keep it carefully in the darkest part of your inventory. Oh, this is a new part of the house I haven't seen yet. Wait, what? What is... Okay, I guess now we're seeing the full layout of the house. So broken has been disconnected from the plumbing, but can I fish in it? Nope, I cannot fish from it. This house has a weird layout. Turns out the supply closet has been almost completely stripped of supplies. Almost? Oh, okay. Little money stuck to the bottom. Monkey. Well, I guess just take a look at everything and see what secrets are abound. Really? Nothing in here after all that? This lady wants this meteorite? That seems like bad news. Oh, can I... Okay, never mind, that's still busted. Oh, I have not seen this hall. What a strange choice to put this bathroom on the ground floor. Shouldn't this be next to the primary bedroom? Strange indeed. Oh, so I can't go to the rooms on that end? Is that what it's telling me? That house is Swiss cheese with wormholes. I value the bug on your theodolite lens. At what? I hope you don't think I'm giving you 10% of that. That wasn't the deal. The house is Swiss cheese with wormholes. I don't think you're 100% correct in your observation. To my eye, these holes couldn't have been made by a worm. I found your problem. In seminary, we don't believe in problems, only opportunities. But go on, I have the meteorite. The wormholes are gone. Joyous news. Now the real work can begin. If you can spare the time, I'll be back in a mere moment with my evaluation. I can already tell you the layout of that house is very bad. He chuckles. Really, do you think so? Let me be the judge of that. I think I know a little something about surveying. No problem, I'll wait. Sounds of surveying fill the air, and then... My goodness, I was right about this being a horror house, but not in the way I first thought. A kitchen on the upper floor, the dining room downstairs, sandwiched between a bathroom and a bedroom. The living room adjacent to the primary bedroom, and both connected only by a narrow hallway that requires you pass through a bathroom. Sir, this aesthetic is of the most extreme disorder. The house is rotten at its core. I would have valued it at 2,000 meat, but the telephone is inoperable. So let's knock that down to 1990. That means 199 meat for you as per our deal. You know, the layout is actually better with the wormholes. How so? All the bathrooms are upstairs as you'd expect. You're right. I remember that from my initial inspection. Look, with a sensible layout, that house could easily go for 5,000 meat. I think buyers will put up with nauseating holes in the fabric of reality, but not having to walk through a bathroom to their dining room. But you can't even be in the same room as those wormholes. I don't live in houses, I survey them. Where do you live then? In seminary. It's less of a house and more of a nest, all the better to afford us the bird's eye view. That house could sell for 5,500 meat. Let's say 5,700. Okay. Good, of course I need the meteorite to restore the house to order. I didn't break the phone. That's funny, I only said the telephone was inoperable. How would you know it was broken? Those are basically the same thing. Fair enough. Oskaloosa needs the meteorite. We'll go with your first. I need to think about it. Fine, but don't be long. I've been standing outside this house for 8 days. Okay. We'll talk to Oskaloosa in the next episode and try to, whoops, figure out what to do with this. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.